Do you want a cheap and easy way to keep what you do on the internet anonymous and secure? Try ProXPN. For $6.25 a month, you can safely surf the web anywhere in the world. Do you travel a lot? With ProXPN, you can even get on websites such as YouTube and Netflix that are blocked in some countries. Devices currently supported with premium membership are Windows, Mac, Linux, iOS, and Android. ProXPN, keeping you anonymous since 2009. Try today. Link in the description below.
YouTube, today we got something sent in by another sponsor, Comica. You've heard of them before, obviously, because they've sent us so many great products, so many amazing things for DSLR cameras, camcorders, recording devices, microphones, and this one is a preamp of sorts. Don't quote me on it, but it is a preamp of sorts, and it does say in the product description on Amazon that it takes AAA batteries, and I thought this thing was small from the pictures, but then you look at the other pictures they have, and it's actually relatively large. This is the Comica Professional Audio Equipment CVM-AX1 3.5mm dual groups audio mixer. This will help any camcorder, camera, and especially DSLR device that you have, such as the Canon EOS series, the Nikon D series, the Panasonic Lumix series, any DSLR and camcorder brand you can get, Sony, stuff like that, that has an external microphone jack built into it on the side, on the bottom, on the top, wherever it is on your camera device. And it says support both positive and passive microphones, real-time monitoring, dual gain control, mono to stereo switch, so you can make a mono output stereo. It's not official stereo, you know, the 3D like ASMR where you can go ear to ear. It is basically, it turns the mono into a stereo, but there's no difference in the gauge. It's just, you put a headset in and you hear it the same level in both ears. You take the headset out, you can still hear it in either ear. It's not where it's like, I'm talking to the right side microphone, the right side of the microphone, I mean, and then you hear nothing on the left. It's basically, it's stuck on the right channel, you only hear it in the right ear, stuck on the left channel, you only hear it in the left ear. And working status indicator, so it tells you that it's working, your battery level and stuff. AAA batteries, it does say that right here. 3 hot shoes, and aluminum alloyed made mixer. The 3 hot shoes, as you can tell from the image, top, left, right. So you can have 2 wireless microphones, receivers here, and then the device up here, or a light up here, or a shotgun microphone up here. It's great. I mean, or a DSLR monitor. I don't know what exactly it supports, but I would not put a DSLR monitor, external monitor, on the left or right side, because, you know, you could weigh and snap it. This costs, I believe, $56. It might be $59. Sorry about that. I don't have it off the top of my head. I probably put an image at the beginning of the video. Go back and check. And let's see, what else does it have? Main features: dual 3.5 mics, 2 groups, audio mixer, support both passive and positive mic, support real-time monitoring, dual gain control knobs, mono stereo output switch, designed with working status indicator, driven by AAA batteries, 3 hot shoe mounts for flexible use, and aluminum alloy material. And it's kind of hard to see unless you see it in real life, but this is really, really cool. It's kind of like why I described it. I didn't know they had it here. They have 2 shotgun microphones and a DSLR monitor at the top with the hot shoe mounts. And it got here with Amazon Prime in 1.5 days. So if you have a free trial of Amazon Prime, check it. They do give you email. They do send you messages on your Amazon account and your direct messages sometimes. And it says, hey, you want to try Amazon Prime? And they send me like 2 or 3 a year. I've had 3 this year alone. Ask me if I wanted to do Amazon Prime trials for a month. And then I canceled it. And they only charged $1. And then they put the $1 right back after I canceled it. They just need to make sure that you do have a working bank, debit, credit, PayPal. I don't think they accept PayPal anymore. They used to for a little while. They want to make sure that you're not going to scam them and get it for free, because believe me, they take that very seriously. This box is pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy, but that's not a complaint. I like heavy. That means that they protected it, and Comica is always known for protecting their devices during shipment. And I'm really appreciative of them. Thank you, Comica. You are a great company so far. We still use your lav microphone that you sent us. And I love that lav microphone. I've used it on multiple YouTube channels. I've even used it on my PS4 when I was just messing around. You do get the manual There it is. And here is the device. It's cold, but I like it. And the cords that go into the side of your DSLR. And it is a coil cable. A coil cable. That's awesome. So it can stretch and not rip as easily. A lot of coil cables that come with other companies are terrible. This one is a good coil cable. High quality. I've owned them before from Monoprice. And yeah, this thing, it looks small in pictures, but it's actually probably the size of your DSLR, the top of it. And it does come with a tripod mount to put it on the hot shoe of your DSLR. And it comes with 2 different mountings. It comes with the top one is the professional camcorder. Bottom one is for DSLR or tripod. So you don't have to have this on your camera. You can put it on a tripod. And what I like about this is that you can see the cool fingerprints, but they slowly fade away. This is really cold. It was left outside for a while. But yeah, hot shoe on this side hot shoe, top side hot shoe, left side hot shoe. And then the AAA battery cover is right there. And the knobs, they feel very new and very tight like a Virgin. And so let's go over all of this. We have the output cable, we have the headphone cable, output headphone, and left microphone. You can do it mono or stereo. Right microphone, mono, stereo, and then the adjuster. And then you have line in on the front, line in, mic, and then switch. And 3 volt. So it does have, like, I think, yeah, this is battery powered. I don't know if it's phantom powered, because my Canon Rebel T5i can phantom power devices that allow it. If you want to be powered by the preamp, you have to hit 3 volt. And usually that will bypass your DSLR or camcorder's preamps if they're really bad. Like, you've heard Sony and Canon built-in preamps. This will bypass that, and it'll take it right here, and this will be the main preamp if you have the 3 volt turned on. So you'll get the clearest audio possible. Then you have the mic powered, which is if it has a built-in battery on your microphone, you just flick that, and it won't take any battery power from this right here, this preamp. And then it has the line, which is the line in, line out, which is powered by another speaker or something. Then you have the right, the stereo, and then the left channel plug-ins, 3.5mm jack, and then you have also the same switch as over here with the mic powered, battery powered, 3 volt, preamp powered. So I am going to test this beautiful device out on my Canon Rebel T5i. I have it right here. We used to use this on History and Reviews for every video. Some of them had cell phone video, but that doesn't really matter. We are going to test this out. Oh, thank you, Comica. Thank you. You are a wonderful company. Just let me put this on. And I've got to find my AAA batteries. I don't know how many it takes. I think I read the description, but I don't recall how much the description said. But yeah, I need to make sure I review every bit of this beautiful unboxing video for YouTube and Amazon.com. And oh yeah, I like this. See? It's got the spinner, which is very convenient. Very convenient for all your needs. The spinner, so you can adjust the height if your camera has a very shallow. You can just twist, and then twist back on the opposite way, and it'll stick to pretty much any surface. Not guaranteed. Don't want to get them in legal trouble saying, oh, it sticks to any surface. No, it sticks to most hot shoe mounts, cold shoe mounts, stuff like that. Twist it on like a Virgin, and I know what to do. If you can't get it to line up, you just twist, boom. And then on your camera, if you are a DSLR noob who doesn't know what a hot shoe mount is, everyone's seen one at least once in their life, trust me. It is kind of scary knowing and learning about new things. You just twist it on the top, the hot shoe mount, well, bam, like that. And look at that. That's a beat, Joey. That's a beat. You twist it, twist. Make it really tight like a Virgin, and twist this top one up, and also twist it really tight so it doesn't move. See, you can also adjust and move around, but then if you want to twist the top one even more to keep it in place, you will get little marks on the bottom of the preamp after a while where it'll start to show like a little circle. If you want to keep yourself looking new, I would recommend getting a washer, a rubber washer, to put in between. But yeah, now see, look at this. See, it's not moving now. It looks great. Not moving. Now I gotta go get those AAA batteries. I'll be right back. I have the batteries placed in it. There were other reviews of this device that didn't. They skipped the part with the batteries because the battery component is pretty confusing. It is it's ingenious, and that means smart. If you don't know what ingenious means. It doesn't require a button. It doesn't require a knife or anything. I thought you had to plug like a knife into this little slot in the bottom or at the top. No. What happens is you push in and press up. Sorry, my bad. I just did this a second ago. There we go. Alright. You push in and pull up. So push in, pull up. And then it'll pop out and you pull it out. And it's a cute little microphone battery case, and you put the batteries in like this. I don't know if you can see. It has like an indicator on it, and then you push in, and then pull down, and then boom, it's stuck in there without no button or anything. That could be trouble for some people with arthritis, but you can't please everyone. I actually think it's ingenious. So push in, pull up. Usually I have to look at it and boom. It's not really that hard. It's just that I'm trying to keep it in camera so that everyone can see. Boom. Push in, pull up. Boom. Pull out. And then pull back down after you push in. Boom. And it's locked all the way in there. And to turn it on, the on-off switch is right here. And you'll see a cool little light usually around here. I don't know if it's... There we go. Boom. The light turns on. Green indicates good. I believe yellow is midway, the battery's half dead, and then red is they're going to die soon. It does take AAA, as I mentioned, and AAAs aren't known for lasting really, really long in devices. So I would estimate that if you are just doing a pass-through battery powered on your, like you have a Zoom microphone, and you want the clearest audio possible, besides taking the record button, you just want to go directly into your camera through this device, it would last, I believe, 5 to 6 hours, at least according to the instruction manual. And then this part right here, next part, is me giving my personal opinion on other devices like this that I've used. If you're doing phantom power or a plug-in power where it plugs in and it's powered by the AAA batteries, with one, you'll probably get 1 to 2 hours. With 2 microphones plugged in, getting power from this device, if they're fully charged batteries, you'll probably get 1 hour, maybe 30 minutes. It just depends on the amount of power that your microphones require. So keep that in mind. I use rechargeable batteries, Energizer and Rayovac rechargeable batteries, and they usually last in devices like this, the amounts that I just gave you. So always have, they usually have like, at Walmart and Target, you can get a pack of, I think, 8 or 10 or even 16, and I think I saw one for 32, which was $150. Rechargeable batteries. Always have them on hand. And this thing, it's just so amazing. I'm blown away. It looks professional. It is a professional device. The box even says Comica Professional Audio Devices. You need one of these really badly, and I'm going to give you a test on my Canon Rebel T5i as promised. And I'm actually just going to keep recording with this main camera and just take the audio from the video on my T5i because I don't have a big enough setup. Oh, you gotta buy this. It is so awesome. The LED, I didn't even know that it came with an indicator. Let's get those tests, come on. Okay, now you're hearing audio coming from my Sony Lav microphone from my Sony camera, but I'm syncing the audio from my Canon camera. The only issue I'm noticing, which is an issue on my part, is that if you have headphones, like for a headset, that are also touching the wire of a lav microphone, you will hear some, like I think it's RF frequency, haptic frequency. That is my fault. You're usually supposed to have these devices aimed at someone else, and the person with the headset's supposed to be behind the device. That way the two wires don't touch. That's not a Comica issue. And if this audio sounds a little too loud, I apologize because I'm not like really adjusted to using this thing yet, and I hope the audio sounds great. I hope you enjoyed this audio. I hope it sounds clearer than the DSLR audio. You can look up
pretty much any person that's doing an unboxing video that's not using an XLR microphone or a preamp or something like that, just watch a Rebel T5 or T4 or T5i default video, and you'll hear probably a huge difference. I'm still getting adjusted to all the knobs and whistles and stuff on this thing. And the monitoring sounds pretty good. The only issue with me, again, this is another issue with me. The headset's my issue. This headset's my issue, and this is my issue as well, is that I'm not using a pro headset. So what I've noticed is when I use like store-bought headphones that aren't Beats or something really expensive, if you have like a cell phone headset, you're gonna hear noise, and you're recording. Like right now, I'm hearing a lot of noise, but hang on, it's not Comica. It is the type of headset you use. You have to have noise reduction pro audio broadcast headsets, and then you'll get just pretty much dead silence. If you use like a pro microphone like this or an XLR microphone, you'll hear dead silence. And then when someone talks, it'll sound really HD like this. But usually what happens is you'll hear noise during your live monitoring recording, and then when you play it back, it'll sound perfectly fine in this headset, like these headsets. So these types of headsets that come with cell phones and store-bought Walmart, Best Buy and stuff that aren't pro broadcast, aren't noise canceling wire connections, will have noise like hiss when you're monitoring it, but when you go to play it back, there usually won't be any. So that is not Comica's issue. That is my issue. Both those issues are my issue. This device is actually amazing, and you hearing that? See, it's really cool. I can just tell it's going to sound amazing. So I'm hoping that I can learn more about this product. By the more you use it, the more you learn about it. And I think it's great for the price. I re-looked at it, and I believe it did say $59.99, which is definitely, for something like this, that is 100% worth it. 100% worth it. And you're going to look at like a Zoom H5, H4, H6, H7, or a Tascam, and they're going to be in the hundreds. This may not come with microphones. You have to provide your own. But the Sony Lav I'm wearing right now, the Interview Lav, is only $19, and they even have them for like 10 and 15, like the older models and stuff. And it's working great with this device. Comica, you have hit a home run again. I cannot wait to test out more products in the future from you. And I hope you go and buy this. It makes you look more professional. If you're going out to get video jobs, having this, the black, matches my black DSLR. Most DSLRs are black. They do have some Sonys that are silver. They do have some that are white. The white is very rare. But this black on black, there's no going back, as the saying goes. And you hear it? That's what happens when this cable touches your external lav. Usually with shotgun microphones and stuff like that, you won't have an issue with that. That's not really a problem. Another thing to mention is that you don't have to have your DSLR or camcorder turned on to monitor audio, which I think is awesome. You can tell if your device is working properly or not. You just hit the power button on it and just listen through headset. And then you can plug it into your DSLR afterward. They recommend that you have the 3.5 millimeter plugged in to the amp first, and then plugged into your camera, and then turn it on, because doing it where like you have this turned on, your amp turned on, and then you plug it in and then have your camera turned on, it can mess up your camera preamps. So do keep that in mind. Do try to be precautious with these things. These are made by very, very hardworking people, very hardworking companies such as Comica, and we want our devices to last a really long time. I'm Ross with History and Reviews, and I'm signing out. I can't wait to use this thing. It's amazing. It's wonderful. Buy it. You won't regret it.